Hello, make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this on the channel. Like goal is 5.
You're on beat, let's go. It ain't always gonna be that easy, MP. Second shifts is always harder than the first. Like those kicks, MP.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Memphis. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Turner. Connect out there with LeBron James. And there's the monster. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for the Clippers, the guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Leonard in at the 3. So the Lakers will get the first possession. And a little extra at stake tonight, as this is the first game of the NBA Cup group stage for each of these teams.
And both coaches want to get that first win under their belt. With only 4 games in this stage, the tournament doesn't give you much room for error.
And tonight marks the start of the NBA Cup for MP. I know a major goal for him is winning this competition, making a statement to the rest of the NBA.
Well, when you look at the Cup, you almost have to win this first game to advance out of the group stage. So MP has made it a point to get his teammates ready, imploring them to treat this like a playoff game. I'm excited to see how they come out.
And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP. DA, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, this team is coming off their championship season, led, of course, by MP. But he's not letting that coast over into this season. MP told me it's a new season, and we're not letting up. We're just as hungry for that next ring as we were for the first. Guys?
Well, you can tell, DA, sounds like MP is ready to do it all over again.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Powell, no one around him. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Shots good by Turner.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Harden finds Jones. Outside Leonard. Will it go? Pass to Powell. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Clock at 6. Shoots over Connect. And that one hits back iron. The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Jones with the screen on Doncic. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 14 points for the Monster. And something never before seen last season, Greg. MP winning Rookie of the Year, Most Valuable Player, and Finals MVP.
And usually a top pick playing for a lesser team, maybe you elevate them enough to vault yourself into consideration for MVP. But to guide them to a title in year 1, that is unheard of. And let's check out stats for James. Coming off a terrific season. First in field goal percentage. And he also had the 3rd highest three-point percentage in the league. A dead-eye marksman from beyond.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said, it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys,
we all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David. Good.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
From deep LeBron, it's hauled in by the Clippers.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Wow, Zubac way up.
Lakers leading by 14. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Harden the pass to Jones. Powell for 3. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He takes it in. And that one's good. The Monster.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Good on the three-point shot. And that's 21 points for the Monster. Hey, Greg, how about MP? Last season, making first-team All-NBA for the very first time. And I think that said, yes, he has arrived.
Yeah, that first team is of the elite, right? That's when you know you have the respect of your peers and the full attention of your opponents.
How about Norman Powell and his vertical prowess there?
Buries it from three-point range.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to Jones. And here's Leonard. Here's the three. The Monster with the rebound.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit. And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
The shot by Powell, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's the Monster. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And it's Leonard missing.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
On offense, here are the Clippers. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. The last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here. Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's the Monster. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. James, the pass to the Monster. Off target from three-point range. The Clippers shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Harden dishes to Powell. The rebound by the Lakers. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Harden. Still scoreless. Pass to Leonard. To the middle. Zubac kicks to Jones. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. 4th, the Clippers.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Reeves is checked in. Doncic looking it over. The 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
The monster passes to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pass to the monster. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist on the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Jones. Now Bogdanovich. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Zubac. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here are the Lakers with the ball. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Last game we saw him score 14. Inside, trying to get something going.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
James, the pass to the monster. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. What an incredible first year for MP. Named to the all-rookie first team.
And last season, MP was one of the very best rookies. In this second season, the expectation is that he continues to grow his game.
There's so many things that make Harden a dangerous offensive player, but that three-point shot, that's tops on the list.
The kick out to LeBron. And here's Doncic from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers. Doncic has gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. Powell sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Now Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at him.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Lakers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now here's Leonard. He's tightly guarded.
And Kawhi Leonard is just phenomenal at the line. Another part of his game that's improved.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's the monster on the wing, Doncic. Good on the triple. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the... Monsters checked in for Kevin Love. And the Clippers call time here. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Brown. Then there's Carter. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the monster in the last game against the Rockets lit up the floor. He scored an amazing number of points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. And everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And last season, MP couldn't have burst onto the NBA scene any better. He's one of only a few players, GA, ever to win the MVP award as a rookie.
And for his game to be this advanced at this stage of his career, that's scary. I mean, you don't want to think too far into the future, but MP has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
Here's the monster, and the three ball is good. The monster's got 47 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him. For this league.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Reeves outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to connect. Here's the monster. Can't cash in from the left block. The Clippers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And it's Carter missing. Here's the monster. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Yes, that goes in. Hachimura's got 4 this quarter.
And Hachimura is such a skilled 4/3 man, good at using his size to take advantage there.
Carter left side. Round kicks to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Hachimura. Brown, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Here's the monster, and he comes up with the deuce. The monster's got 49 points in the game. It was a storybook ending for MP's rookie season. Greg, winning finals MVP, so special.
And Kevin, I'm not sure how you top that, but we'll see what MP has up his sleeve for his sophomore campaign.
Leonard. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game. The monster, no good. The Clippers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. On the wing, Brown. So, Brent, when you were playing, what was your approach to the first game of a back-to-back? Anything different?
No, really nothing different, Kevin. I mean, the games just pile up. So go back to your routine, staying with your routine, making sure you're on time with when you eat your meal, when you get to the arena, when you're doing your pregame warm-up. A lot of those things allow your mind to settle in to what it is your body is about to go through to compete every night on an NBA floor.
Here's Vanderbilt. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Leonard kicks to Bogdanovich. Brown with the screen on Reeves. Bogdanovich against Reeves. Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's the monster. Another bucket. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's a good screen. With the drive, Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Here's Connect. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Bogdanovich. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Eubanks. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Eubanks got his second bucket of the night.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Leonard the pass to Eubanks. Now Bogdanovich. No good on the 3. Here's Vanderbilt, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. Jones comes in for Brown. Norman Powell's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And James Harden subbed in for Jamal. Oh!
Yeah. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jones with the screen on Reed. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. James the pass to the monster. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Bogdanovich. From outside off the mark. The Lakers controlling the game. Here's the monster. Non-stop scoring machine here. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Harden, no good.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And it's James missing.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Powell. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Doncic. Here's the monster. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. The Monster's got 56 points in the game. Well, last season, what a start to MP's career. Coming out on top of his rookie class.
And the adjustment to the NBA game seemed minor for MP. The speed is very different than the college game, but he put in the work and understood his assignment coming in. Very impressive.
Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Harden looking it over. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Doncic passes to the monster. Lakers passing it around. Yep, it counts. James has got 7.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
1:24 left in the first half. Looking to end his cold spell. Offensive rebound. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
The Clippers shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Here's Powell. The Lakers with the rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
All right, Harden still got some hops and finishing that one off with some power.
From 12 feet out, another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers also changing it up. Turner's checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves. Harden against Doncic. Harden, no good.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Huerter. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The shot, no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided. Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Clippers.
They have to lock it down defensively.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from the Monster.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
So for the Lakers right now, the Monster out there with Doncic. Then it's James. Then it's Connect. And it's Turner in at the center. And the Clippers have possession. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Got it. Good job in the low post. Leonard's got the first basket of the second half here for the Clippers.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Pass to Connect. Here's the Monster from beyond the arc. It's good from long range. The Monster's got 59 points. And you may have heard MP being named All-NBA once again.
Still looking for that first team nod, but truthfully, he cares most about helping his team win games, and it is nice to get recognized for all the hard work he's put in.
And Leonard has it in the corner. A floater. The Lakers with the rebound. Connects. Got 4 rebounds in this game. Another one goes. Incredible.
And to see him hit the 60-point mark twice in a year, that's a special talent.
Special's the perfect word to use. Incredible scoring performances on any given night. And nearing third place for most 60-point games in a season. Sinks the three-pointer.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Here's the Monster, guarded by Powell. The Monster, and he uses the glass on the layup. The Monster's got 7 now in this quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Jones kicks to Harden. Screen by Zubac. Harden can't hit. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the inside. Stolen by Jones. Harden with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Harden outside. That three off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Stolen by Harden. Here's Jones. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Pass to Powell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Here's the monster. Off target with his 3.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
High post, Zubac. He's against Turner. And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Here's the monster. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Leonard. Pulls up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Leonard's got 15 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Hits it again. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Doncic against Harden. Powell's got room. The monster with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
And that one's good. Doncic.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Clippers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Outside Leonard. Wide open look. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 17 points in the game.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Here's the monster. Good. Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And here's Leonard. He's got 17. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. He's feeling it. Again, the Lakers.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
The Clippers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Leonard looking around. Rebounded by the Lakers. Connects. Got rebound number 5 here tonight. Got that one up quick.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Harden. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Harden's got 7.
We don't see a lot of James Harden in the mid-range, but he is capable of knocking them down.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Bogdanovich is checked in for Norman Powell. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Kevin Love's checked in for Turner. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Hachimura, he's checked in for Connect. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Bogdanovich against Reeves. Bogdanovich passes to Harden. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Connects from three-point range.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Zubats. Harden with it. Jacks up a 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that one's good. The monster.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Lakers shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Again, what an avalanche.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Harden the pass to Jones. Outside Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Harden has a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Sinks the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
The Clippers shooting, not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. The monster connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Looking to get back on track here. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at that Jazz matchup,
That's a contest that I'm keeping an eye on. Early on, you love to see games like that one, which should be full of interesting matchups.
And the Clippers making a change here. Carter's check. And the Lakers with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Love. And the Monsters subbed in for James. And it's Hachimura in the corner. He tries for three. The Monster, no good. The Clippers shooting it pretty low, 34% thus far. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Brown outside. The three ball. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists tonight. Here's the monster. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, able to put on a show for the ages. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Lakers shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Carter out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Brown. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Carter right side. No good off the front iron. Carter's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's the monster. His 3-pointers off the mark. Carter against Reeves. Now Carter. Pass to Brown. Outside Leonard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Leonard's got 19 points.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Here's the monster. No good with the triple. And here are the Clippers now. Now here's Brown. Offline with his 3. Here's the monster. Cans it from downtown. The monster's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Outside Leonard. Outside Bogdanovich. They set the pick. 3-pointer on the way. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's the monster. It's good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Left side, Leonard. It doesn't go for him. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players, and certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
The 3-pointer no good. The Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Bangs home the trifecta.
Trying more and more to utilize the 3-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his 2nd 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Good. That's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Leonard. All sorts of time. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's. Here's the monster. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And here's Harden for 3. The monster with the rebound. The monster's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lets it go with a 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
from deep, Harden drills it from outside.
As you could see that coming, Harden was going to answer back, and he did.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. The monster, no good. Clippers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Yep, that one goes. Harden's got 12 points here in the second half.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And that one's good. The monster.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And here's Harden for 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Outside Bogdanovich. The tray. Harden can't hit. Lakers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Leonard. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. The Lakers shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Brown. Outside Leonard. Looking to get it going. Rebound the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. A different look for the Clippers. And the Clippers call time here. Back when you played, Greg, the off.
All right, guys, I'm going on a 5-minute break, BRB. All right, guys, I'm back.
Season was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Here's Leonard. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's the monster. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Powell. Jones kicks to Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Harden. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's now 22 points for James Harden.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's the monster. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. And then Jones with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Outside Leonard. Over Reeves. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And that one's good. The monster.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Harden, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Down low, here's Love. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's a nice touch from Kevin Love. When he's deep inside like that, he's adepted at guiding those shots home with a soft touch.
From deep, Harden. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the monster. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Harden the pass to Zubac. Reeves against Powell. Leonard on the wing. No good, unable to end this run.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
He gets it in there. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Kawhi is certainly one of the strongest players in the league at that position, just doing damage.
And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the monster.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for Love. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Hachimura. Jones with the screen on Reeves. Powell kicks to Harden. Up and in on the layup.
Just simply creating offense. That's what James Harden is. He is the system.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's the monster. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Leonard. Puts up a 3. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Leonard.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
There's the triple. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And tonight, not just a regular season win. It also counts in the NBA Cup standings.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game. So they're off to a strong start.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Great win tonight, MP.
Alright guys, well I'm ending the stream. I'm going to take a nap because I'm not feeling good, but I will be back on sometime later on this evening. Peace.